We are now going to take a look at how we built the Retail and Wealth Management Cascaded Strategy Map. As a reminder, we first built the overall T&O strategy map, and we did that by taking a look at all the existing strategy documents and identifying from them what are the core strategic objectives that we needed to have on the strategy map. And we're able to validate this against all the strategic objectives across the various strategy documents, and we had a level of assurance that this was a good starting point. We then met with the Retail and Wealth Management T&O Strategic Leadership Team and had a discussion about whether the strategy map that we had at the corporate level would work. To help validate this, we took a look at some of the retail and wealth management specific strategic objectives. So, for example, if we go back to the 2013 priority sheet, if we take a look at the ones that retail and wealth management owns, which include those that specifically outlined Don as the owner, plus those which were outlined as all, and list those across the top of the spreadsheet, we're able to discover whether the existing strategy map covers off those strategic objectives. And in fact, it does. In other words, this corporate level T&O strategy map that we developed also gives us information about each and every one of the priorities included by retail and wealth management. We then took a look at the outcome from the leadership team meeting from retail and wealth management that was held on December 3rd, 2012. And out of that came a number of other priorities for Don. And again, when we take a look at those, they are also 100% covered by the existing strategy map. So we presented the proposal to the Retail and Wealth Management leadership team that we use the same strategy map at their level that we use at the overall T&O level. Now, although it's the same strategy map, we understand that as we cascade it down, we may end up having some sub-objectives which were different. We may come up with a different weighting overall. We may come up with other measures at the retail and wealth management level, or different weightings and measures. We considered the implications of using the same strategy map at the cascaded level. The reasons that it seemed like a good idea is it makes it easier for readers from any part of T&O to understand the similarities and differences between the different T&O areas. And obviously it makes it easy for leadership and others to see across the entire T&O organization and see the similarities. Finally, it makes it easier to create a consolidated view of T&O for use at the overall T&O level and beyond. We did consider some disadvantages, and they include the fact that some readers might not understand the differences between the departments when it's reflected merely by having different measures and priorities. It may even confuse some readers who see the same objective measured in multiple different ways. And finally, some departments may feel that their unique features are not necessarily highlighted. We had this debate and in the end decided that we would in fact use the same strategy map at the cascade level in this pilot and test it in the other departments later on, but for now use the same one and consider the weightings and indicators to be unique to the department, but the strategic objectives are shared.